So apparently I messed up pretty bad earlier and just didn't record anything I said, so I'm recording it now. So if you haven't already, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate you and thank you very much for watching. Now, let's go ahead and get back into it. Now, what I went ahead and was talking about today is pretty much January 20th, everything that has happened, mainly Donald Trump. Now, the main thing people are talking about is Donald Trump not putting his hand on the Bible. Now, I do believe in tradition. I am not the most religious person in the world. However, if I am going to run for president and be president, if I'm not going to put my hand on the Christian Bible, maybe I will have a Quran, maybe I have a Torah, I forgot what it's called. I don't want to disrespect it. I will have some type of religious text or book that's something that's very important to me that I will swear in to do the oath. Now, if he's not willing to do that, it kind of makes you curious that he's already kind of sold himself out, and he's not really going to hold up to do the office the best of his ability. With that being said, though, we do have Joe Biden, who was president just now, and he put his hand on the Bible, and he pretty much sold everything to Israel, it seems like, and Ukraine, all our money, even though we have people that are hurting here. With that being said, let's go ahead and take a look at Donald Trump's history of him saying that he's a Christian and how this can be seen as disrespectful.
Believe in God. I am Christian.
I'm a Protestant. I'm very proud of it.
I have great relationship with God. I have great relationship with the evangelicals. And I go to church a lot.
Now, being Christian is not a big deal to me. If I'm being really honest with you, I think it'll probably be beneficial one day to have somebody who's the president of the United States who's a complete atheist, who just believes in facts and just looks at everything as just a pure fact and nothing else. Maybe that's wishful thinking, but I feel like that sometimes when we lean too heavy into religion, we make decisions based off that particular religion and not based for the people of America. I'm very pro-American first. Us sending money to Ukraine and Israel is not pro-American. We have people that are here hurting from the wildfires, here hurting from the floods, from the hurricanes and the windstorm damage and things of that nature. Those billions of dollars, any of those packages could have came back here to America and made everything great again, right? I mean, that's the whole entire slogan, but that wasn't, Biden's slogan. But I'm just saying that could have made something better. We could have built better infrastructure. We could be competing with China as how our cities and everything look compared to, like we're about 40 years behind them. And, that's what the ban kind of showed us, this whole entire TikTok ban. But I'm kind of topic here. So let me go back to the whole entire Donald Trump thing. Now, he did say he wasn't a Christian, so that could be why he didn't want to put his hand on the
Believe in God. I am Christian.
And that is the wrong clip.
And again, Christians, get out and vote just this time. You won't have to do it anymore. 4 more years, you know what? It'll be fixed. It'll be fine. You won't have to vote anymore, my beautiful Christians. I love you, Christians. I'm a Christian. I love you. Get out. You got to get out and vote.
Whenever I have that clip, I want to keep that for as long as I can of him saying that he's not a Christian. But again, so that's why I'm like, him not putting his hand on the Bible, it's not a big deal to me personally, but it is a big deal as far as tradition goes. On one hand, when it's beneficial to you, you are a Christian. The other hand, you are not. Actions speak louder than words. When men talk, when men look at each other, we look at your actions, not necessarily your words. So Donald Trump's actions is not lining up the whole entire him, quote unquote, a Christian. Now, just don't take my word for it. Let's go ahead and take a look at the action itself.
Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I, Donald John Trump, do solemnly swear.
I, Donald John Trump, do solemnly swear
that I will faithfully execute
that I will faithfully execute
the office of President of the United States
the office of President of the United States
and will, to the best of my ability,
and will, to the best of my ability,
preserve, protect, and defend
the
Constitution of the United States.
The Constitution of the United States.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations, Mr. President.
Okay, and again, and the reason I'm making kind of a big deal about this is I still remember many years ago, there was an issue with Barack Obama. I won't say issue personally. Whenever he was doing the oath to the President of the United States, he kind of corrected the person that was doing the oath. And because it didn't go smoothly like it has in the past, people were saying that he was not really the president of the United States, even though he did say the oath. So you had to do a redo of it. So let's go ahead and take a quick look at that moment in time.
That was for you.
Are you prepared to take the oath, Senator?
I am.
I, Barack Hussein Obama,
I,
do solemnly swear
I, Barack Hussein Obama, do solemnly swear
that I will execute the office of President to the United States faithfully,
that I will execute
the office of President of the
the office
United
of President
States,
of the United States faithfully,
and will, to the best of my ability,
and will, to the best of my ability,
preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the United States.
preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the United States.
So help you God.
So help me God.
Congratulations, Mr. President.
Now, because of that little fumble right there, people was thinking that he really didn't say the oath properly, so he's not really the president of the United States. Of course, that's not the case, but, you know, people are going to say what they want to, because back then they're all about discrediting Obama and his legacy and him being the first black American president. Anyways, so as you can see, President Obama had a retake oath. Let's see. As to watch the oath, I think that was the first one. And then it was on every single major news article back in the day. On The Guardians, on NBC News, CNN, the National, let's see, NPR, Politico, ABC News, BBC, and the NY Times. So all those things right there were showing that, you know what is this warning I'm getting? You know what, I'm just going to ignore that for right now. Now, let's go ahead and get into the real meat and potatoes of this. Elon Musk. Elon Musk is very bothersome to me, if I'm being really honest to you. The reason being, the man came from South Africa to America and made himself a king, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. However, whenever you are on it's a national stage, but the world is literally watching right now the transition of power and what's going to be done in the first 24 hours. And you get on there and do a certain salute that is very offensive to a lot of people. And no statements came out from him. I'm kind of curious, are those certain specialized groups who are going to try to hold him accountable? It's just a very strange thing. So let's take a quick look at it.
And again, Christians get out and vote.
Let's see.
And I just want to say
Try this again.
I just want to say thank you for making it happen. Thank you.
And now this is a really quick click of that right there. Now, I have seen people like Nick Cannon, Candace Owens, etc., have their lives ruined or attempt to be ruined on words, not necessarily an actual physical action. Now, you got to get to the point, is Elon Musk too rich to be held accountable at all? That's my question. Who knows? I really don't know. But I will say is, though, that he came to America. He doesn't respect America. He doesn't respect our political relationships. He did something that's very offensive to a lot of people. And again, I'm a man that respects tradition. I'm a man that likes to put America first. I'm a man that, even though I don't agree with everything that our country and our administration does, I'm not going to go and disrespect the people of the country that made me a multi-billionaire, a billionaire that can last lifetimes. But Elon does. Elon doesn't care about America, in my opinion. Now, people are saying that was a old school Roman salute. And I looked it up. It didn't look like a Roman salute. Now, people are saying that is, or thinking maybe that's a South African salute, a South African thing. Looked it up. Didn't see nothing similar to that also. So essentially, this man has came into our country onto the highest stage possible and did the biggest insult possible. Even the Fox News commentators, the reporters, was right there stumbling and fumbling their words because they didn't know what to say next. They didn't know what to do. Sometimes people who have money and power should just stay behind the scenes. People who own what is it, BlackRock and things of that nature. You don't see them, They let their money and ashes get what they want. They don't need to be seen. There's power in that. Maybe Elon should take a note. Anyways, if you watch, like, comment, subscribe. On my first video, I didn't have any sound apparently, so that's why I'm recording now again. I hope you guys have a great day. Thank you for watching, or a great night, and stay warm because I know it's cold.